Hey everybody, my name is David Daly. I'm a product manager here at RudderStack. Today I'm really excited to introduce RudderStack's new HTTP Webhook Destination. This is a low-code solution that allows you to send events to any custom endpoint without writing any code. Until now, setting up a webhook destination required a custom transformation, which could be difficult for some users. But with this new integration, you can quickly configure a destination, define your request format, authentication, and even add dynamic fields, all within a simple UI. Let's jump into a quick demo to see how it works. Let's say we have a custom event tracking system that expects data in a very specific format. For this demo, I have set up a sample Swagger editor to mimic a API specification. And then we will actually send events to webhook.site to see how they get formatted after being transformed with our custom destination. And then finally, we'll send a sample RudderStack event payload into RudderStack so that our HTTP webhook destination can transform it and send it to its destination. To send events to this destination, we'll set the webhook.site as the base URL here. We don't need any authentication, but you can see we support several different authentication types. We will keep the request method as post, and then we'll also keep the request format as JSON. We'll continue here, and let's get to configure our destination. So the main configuration is going to happen in this event configuration where we will set up the mappings. The first step is to actually build our request URL. You can see from the API spec, we already have the base URL, but you can see that there are two parameters that are required to also be present in the URL. First is a required path, and then we also have a query string parameter. So let's configure that here. First, you can put the path as the unique website ID, which I can get that from here. And then also there's a required query parameter of type, and this will actually map from the payload. Now I can press save to save this URL configuration. Now let's actually build a payload that will be sent to this custom destination. Here in this API schema, you can see that there's an example payload here, and what we can do is map our RudderStack sample event payload to this API spec. Let's go over to RudderStack and do that really quick. Back in our mappings, we can go to request body. In the default state, we're actually going to send everything that comes in and send it as is to the destination. However, for this specific custom destination, we have to change some of the field names so that it can be sent correctly down to its final endpoint. On the left side, using JSON paths will actually build what the event payload should look like, and then map the RudderStack event payload to the value. Now that we've effectively built our payload and mapped all the RudderStack values to those fields, we can save this configuration. Now the final step is to actually send this RudderStack event payload to this destination and see how it looks in our test destination. Okay, we sent the event, and this is how it looks like in the custom destination that we sent it to. And this is just the beginning. We're already working on more features to give you even greater flexibility, including an event previewer to see in real time how your events will look, conditional routing so you can add specific configurations for specific events, custom JavaScript support, so if you want more granular control, you can always inject custom JavaScript, and then also OAuth authentication. We're excited to continue to improve this feature, and we value your feedback. Please give it a try and let us know what you think. Thanks for watching.